But first blood going over to Katinka. You might have to reboot, but
I might have to restart my computer. Will I be in the lobby?
I'm not 100% sure because you would have to log out. I think if you force close it, you might be able to rejoin spectate. Not 100% sure as a spectator though.
Okay, okay. I can watch the other lobby. This is weird. I think my gaming PC just died, so I'll be back.
All right, sounds good. Anyways, for those watching on my stream and you're watching on YouTube right now, I accidentally forgot to hit the record button. But Katinko, once again, like I said, picking up the first blood, it's going to be huge for them. Actually got the flash out of Bert and only had to use the ignite on Katinka's side. So Bert actually very vulnerable as Thresh. They got the level 2 engage, so that's going to be huge for bottom lane. Usually you don't see a Samira go too aggressive early, although they can, but it is a jinx. She's not gonna have too much counterplay early, not too much damage output unless she pokes them out first with the rockets. But there shouldn't be too much else going on. They might want to punish Bert early, but let's see. Katinka walking up, trying to take it out. The ward uses the flay, doesn't have the headbutt, so Mr. Loser is actually gonna be blocked off. Katinka taking some damage for his goodness, but here comes Bangos. He's actually going to get caught up. Throws out the lantern. He's going to go back in, but here's going to be his first 3v3. Toto is going to be going in onto Vato. Vato, Bert is already low. They know that he doesn't have a flash. He's going to go down. Mr. Loser is going to pick up that one. Bangos is going to go down as well as the third kill. Double kill going over to Mr. Loser, and he's going to go into his passive. That's going to be a huge swing for the bottom lane of Justice League, and a triple kill for Mr. Loser. 4-0 in favor of Justice League early. Oh my goodness, that's absolutely going to be huge. A Samira going 3-0-1 this early in the game. Absolutely huge for him to get through the early game. Who needs Looney to carry when you have Mr. Loser on the Samira? Absolutely demolishing this bot lane matchup so far. Good job to Katinka to recognize that. Toto already in the river to catch that fight, but absolutely huge. Does a lot of summoner spells as well. Vato had to use the heal, actually didn't even use the flash to get out of safety, so surprising. I think they had a little bit too much confidence picking that fight with Bangos in the wing, but wasn't expecting that much damage in CC coming from Katinka, Mr. Loser, and Toto. But yeah, let me go ahead and advertise my stream. All right, but go ahead just to do that as well. But Mr. Loser and Katinka, you know, even if they have the wave push and they're looking to fight one more time, Katinka's going to go in, gets a double knockup. They're going to go on to Vato. Vato still had his flash from earlier, but that's the ignite. One more auto attack is going to get him. Mr. Loser is on a rampage. He wants a second kill onto Bert. He flashes it. Oh my God, Mr. Loser is going ham with a double kill. 5-0-1 early game. What a dive. What execution coming out of Justice League. Woo! They're just running away with this game bottom. They have to get Jinx early on. Mr. Loser is already up 20 CS this early, not even level 6 yet. So Justice League is just gonna run away with this game. Looney's pushing Zmog out of lane, surprisingly. Ari's not having the best time right there. Looney showing his prowess on the rise. But yes. But here comes Virgil. He wants to go in. Mishi has to flash away to safety. Bangos does not have the passive, but he actually does secure the dragon. He is most likely going to be giving up his life. He does have the flash available to get out. Katinka is going to be caught out by Vato, but they don't have enough damage. Bert throws out the lantern, but Bangos actually just decides to slingshot over to safety himself. He does get the dragon, doesn't give up his life for it. So well played by Bangos to actually be able to solo that. Toucan casting is amazing. Thank you, dude. That's why I'm here. That's why I try. But going in 7.5 minutes in the game, they're actually up 3,500 gold at 7.5 minutes. That is actually insane. Right now, the only saving grace, is the dragon, actually. Top lane isn't being snowballed as much as I would Imagine in the Virgil Mishi matchup. But Mishi just shoving him in, not allowing him Virgil to get any CS. But here comes Toto. He does look to stop, just absolutely stomp out any flame of life in the bottom lane right now. But without seeing the bottom lane, Mr. Loser does want to recall and get it. But Samira already 8 minutes in, getting the Noon Quiver and a Vamp Scepter and a Cloak of Agility. It's so much damage, so much gold in his pocket right now. If we look at the gold, he's at 4,000 total gold, while his counterpart Jinx Vato is actually only at 2,000. So a 2,000 gold difference at 8.5 minutes in. This item advantage, Mr. Losers, woo, popping off early.
There's no way I can join the game now, right, Neon?
Not 100% sure. So if you can't rejoin now, if it doesn't give you that option, then I'm sorry that you can't, but
all good. I'll be spectating from Twitch.
Sounds good. But like I said, 6-0 early. It's going to be an uphill battle for the X-Men right now. But here comes Toto Toro. Let me see it. Let's see if I can pull up the stream for Kev right now. But another fight in the bottom lane. They're going ham. Katinka has the ultimate. He's going to be taking up the tower shots. Ignite going down, and Katinka tanks it absolutely beautifully. Another double kill going over to Mr. Loser as I'm trying to stream the Discord. 7-0-1 for Mr. Loser. And 1-7-0-7. Oh, but Katinka, is he gonna die? He does, but it's gonna be an execute. I think he thought he had another minion. But Bangos, does he want this fight right now? He has a CC, but he doesn't have the damage. Honestly, Mr. Loser could probably 1v1 him at this point. But yes, well played by Mr. Loser and Katinka to get those games in.
Yo, thanks for streaming this from Discord. I'm gonna have this full screen right now.
Yes, sir. I saw someone in your chat say it. I believe Nick Zhang. Thank you, Nick Zhang, for the suggestion on that one.
An actual legend. All right, let me have this pop out so it can be full screen. Is that the only way?
I believe so. But Virgil going on to Mishi. Mishi does not have the flash right now. And so, but that's not going to be too much. Virgil not that much ahead in terms of damage and items in the top lane. But Mr. Loser, he wants everything. He's so far ahead. He wants it. Katinka is going to go in, headbutt, pulverize. Vato is going to get knocked up. Doesn't have the flash quite yet, but uses the lantern. And there comes the ultimate from Mr. Loser. Another double kill. But here comes Virgil. Is he going to have enough? He has the maiden, his ultimate prepped. Mr. Loser is low right now. 300, 400 HP. Left on Mr. Loser, but he still has the flash available, and he's gonna just walk away to safety with Katinka body blocking for him. So well played once again. Another clean dive coming out of Justice League.
And so with Twitch chat coming in clutch right now. We got it full screened up in here. Yeah, thanks for the commentary.
Of course, but here comes Bagos, here comes Virgil. But Toto is also in the pocket. They know Virgil doesn't have that much damage. It's going to be a huge dive. This might be a mistake out of Justice League. Mr. Loser's going ham, but he is going to get the first kill. So Bagos is going to get the shutdown onto him. And the double kill by Vato with the super mega death rocket. So
wait, Looney's team was up by a huge margin. They just gave away some of their lives right there. How has Looney's team been able to dominate this game?
Oh, it was just that first blood from Katinka. Early on, they punished Bert, and they had a huge team fight in the bot lane with the junglers being involved, and they absolutely started running away in this game. Right there, you could see them being a little bit ambitious, a little cocky.
Despite them going down there, would you say that the Justice League is still in a good position right now? Like,
yeah, very much so.
They're the favorites right now.
But here comes Looney. He's going to go up forward by himself. He has to flash out to safety, but they're actually going to pick up Bert in the first game.
They're going to get this.
But here comes the Bangos. He is going to pick up the dragon, but Bangos is going to give up his life for that one. So like
what's been the X factor? I mean, we know how good Looney is. We know, is it Katinka? Did you call it? They needed a big game from Katinka. Is that why they're up this much?
Oop. Yeah, I would say it's up to Katinka. Mr. Loser's having a great game. They're playing off each other. They're playing off each other really well in the bottom lane, and they absolutely snowballed so far ahead that he has that confidence. Even if they mess up once, they still have a huge advantage going into the mid game.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we got people in my chat as well. Your Nintendo Switch, that's your brother, Vato. Breezy. But here comes Toto. He's going to get caught out. The Flay coming out of Bert. He's going to be catching him. And here comes the rest of the team. But Toto's actually going to manage to dash over the wall. They want to kill him, but Mr. Loser and Katinka are right there with them. But Zmog coming in from the top lane as well. Katinka's going to be the first one to go in. Is he going to pull the ultimate? Zmog's actually chunked low. Katinka's frontlining, but he has the unstoppable will. But here comes Ludi. He's going to ult in, and Mr. Loser gets half of his ultimate off. Toto's going to be the first one to lock up Bangos. He's going to go down. Double kill going over to Mr. Loser. Is he going to get Zmog? No, he's not, but that's going to be a 2-for-0 in favor of Justice League, and that's going to be the second tier tower in bottom as well. Huge team fight to bust open bot lane for the Justice League.
Wow, and Toro's their jungler. But he seems to be hanging out in the bottom lane and helping them, you know, secure those kills.
Most definitely. In League of Legends,
what do they need to do? What does the blue team need to do? Are they out of this game?
Not quite yet. It's going to be definitely an uphill battle. Down 8,000 gold or 7,000 gold at 15 minutes is going to huge deficit right now. They just have to staunch the bleeding. They have to not give up any more kills. If they have to give up towers, they should, just to stay alive and farm up and get experience. But here comes Virgil trying to go on Mishi. Mishi doesn't have any summoner spells, and Virgil's going to get the solo kill in top lane. Virgil going big in the top lane. But here comes Mr. Loser. Mr. Loser is 2 levels down. Is Virgil going to be confident to turn? He has to flash out to safety. Mr. Loser wants to dive. One auto is not going to do it. And Virgil flashes to safety, like I said. Toro is just dancing with Bangos in the top lane push. They just stared each other down.
Out of there.
So he's going to get out to safety. But Katinka, Mr. Loser, and Toto are here. Bangos trying to clear the wave, but is he going to give up his life for it? Not quite yet. Katinka using the ultimate for the defensive buffs right now. But it looks like Justice League should be able to take out the top tier turret first. So the more gold going into Justice League's pocket right now. Going to be huge for them. Going in, once again, busting their gold lead just to a little over 7,000, 16 minutes into the game. But yeah, like I said, X-Men on the blue team, they actually have to staunch the bleeding. They just need to farm up and get experience. If they try to fight any more before, I would say 25 minutes, they're just going to dig themselves into a deeper hole. So right now they have to play safe and get the picks when they can. Virgil already got the solo kill onto Mishi, as we've seen before. But as for the other 4v4 of the map, they have to play a lot safer. And I don't think they're going to be able to get any kills in the next 10 minutes unless a huge misplay happens from Justice League on the red side.
Gotcha.
I shall perform your rites. I must dig.
But yes, going into 17 minutes into the game, Bangos and Bert want to make something happen, but they know Katinka is right there. But do they know he's alone? They don't have the vision. Do they have the confidence? But they might be walking into a trap now that they took so long. Bangos is going to be going down, and he's going to be one of the first casualties. He doesn't have the passive. Mr. Loser uses his ultimate, getting the triple kill already. It's going to be a quadra kill. Is he going to get a pentakill in the showcase? Not quite, as Zmog is gonna go to safety with the Ahri. So that's gonna be the first dragon going over to Justice League. And Katinka wants to give the pentakill to him, but The Samira, Mr. Loser is too far. Quadra kill going over to Mr. Loser. Like I said, that fight is something that they is not what they want to be doing this soon in the game. They don't have the damage, they don't have the items, they don't have the gold. But yes, Jalen, thank you for the compliment. But here comes Bert. They're trying to pick a fight under the tower. It's not going to be enough, but it's going to root up too. But Mr. Loser actually blocks the charm, but is it going to be enough? Mr. Loser is going to be shut down by Vato. And here comes Katinka. He doesn't have the ultimate. A charm is going to land. He's going to pick up that one. Virgil picks up the kill on Katinka. Bangos tries to get the knockup on that one, but now they're chasing Looney. Looney doesn't have any flashes. Another shutdown. That's going to be huge. Toto Toro going down as well. Zmog picking up that one. So Justice League is getting a little bit greedy. Mishy's going to be going down as well. Double kill going over to Vato on the Jinx. 5, 5, and 3 for him. Slowly clawing his way back. That should be a lot of gold in his pocket. 2,500 gold for him coming in that fight. Jinx, being the late game carry that she is going to be good for X-Men to claw back into this game. Woo! Another big fight for them.
Wake up.
Actually, let me go ahead and switch the stream up for actually I can't do that, can I? For Cyber. Let's see if I can switch it up real quick. Oops, that's not what I want.
What's up?
Okay, let me go ahead and switch the screen. Sorry for you. All right, let me make sure you can get the full streaming experience from what you see on my stream. If you don't have it, you can also check me out on my channel to see it. But this is what Kev's most likely going to be seeing, showing on stream as well.
All right, we're back, Neon. Let's see if I can get the volume up.
All right, but
Unfortunately, cannot hear the in-game sound.
oh shoot. Okay, never mind. Then I'll go back to the other one.
Okay, okay.
All right. But Bango's trying to find Looney as well. He's going to get caught up. Isn't going to be able to use the ultimate. The cage is going to be going down as well. Bangos gets a kill onto Looney. They might be overstepping their boundaries. They are going to lock up Katinka. Katinka still has the flash, but I doubt he's going to use it to stay alive for the time being. So he's going to go down. Who are they going to give the kill over to? It's going to be Vato, of course, giving him the extra gold. But in the meanwhile, Mr. Loser actually taking the inhibitor turret in mid lane, but he's going to be locked up. There's no way he's going to get hit, out of this. But let's see if he can take anyone down with him. Is he going to be able to? No. Locked up by Bert and shut down by Bangos.
What's going on? This game is closer than the other lobby that we just checked into. It looks like X-Men are making a comeback, the blue team.
They are making a comeback. They're getting a bunch of kills. Honestly, I think this is a misplay coming out of Justice League. Like I said, they're getting a little bit too ambitious, a little bit too greedy. The longer that they get picked off by themselves, the more they're allowing X-Men to come in. Just like right here, Toto Toro trying to get the kill on a Zmog. Isn't going to pick that up, and Bangos gets the kill onto him. They're just giving away kills for free in the mid game, and giving up free gold and free map control to X-Men. But we do have the Baron up. Looney is clearing out the wards. Katinka and Mishy also playing around for vision to see if they can get a pick. And with all these shrooms from Mishy coming around, it's not going to be a cakewalk either. They have to clear not only the wards, but the mushrooms. And looking at the items on X-Men, they actually don't only have one ward sweeper right now to clear out vision, and only 2 control wards in their inventory. So Dragon is spawning in 15 seconds. It's going to be an interesting fight, but Mr. Loser, he sees Vato in his sights. Looney's in his pocket. Vato is going to get 2-shot shut down, going over to Mr. Loser on Vato, and that should be a free Dragon as well. That's going to be spawning right now. But Katinka, is he going to be the one to face check? Z-Mog's going to land the charm on him, but he's going to use his ultimate, break the CC chain with that ultimate, and just walk away cleanly. It might be an ultimate, but he didn't give up his life for it. Well played by Katinka. That's going to be the second Cloud Drake going over to the Justice League. Bangos jumping over the wall to safety. I know Katinka wants a fight, but Virgil is just split pushing in the top lane with his Maiden. But it looks like Justice League is going to be posturing towards the Baron pit. They know that their AD carry was down, and they're going to be starting it. So Looney just going to be frontlining. Katinka taking up the Baron right now. They most likely either want to burn this or turn for the fight. Toro is going to be going in, but Bango's going to be jumping in, and so is Bert. And my goodness, Bango steals the Baron from the Justice League, and he's going to give up his life for it, but a huge Baron steal. And Looney just ults back into the pit. That might be a misplay, but huge from Bangos to take that Baron right in front of the Justice League's noses.
Cheeky
Absolutely
by
huge.
Bangos. So cheeky.
So, although they did give up 2 kills for that, Bert and Bangos did fall. They did take the Baron buff steal. So they have 3 people still with the Baron buff. That's going to be huge for Virgil to continue split pushing in the side lane for the next few minutes. And it will delay the game for Red Team Justice League to push their lead even further. Without that Baron buff, it's going to be hard for them to keep pushing the lanes without picking any fights. Right now, the win condition for Justice League is continue to pick these fights. That's where they are the strongest right now. Not by 1v1s, not by 2v2s, but as a team. So that's going to be the win condition. Play slow for the X-Men, play fast for Justice League. Katinka sees Bert in his sights. Bert has to flash out to safety.
Oh.
And Katinka just clearing out wards. If they gotta pick out onto Bert, they might have actually forced a fight and ended the game right there. But we'll see. Mishi just taking out the minions in the side lane. This could be a potential 5v4 for X-Men here, but I don't think they quite know that yet. And Mr. Loser still has a lot of damage, especially Looney. 255 CS at 25 minutes is no joke. But here we go. They want to pick the fight. Looney is going to be the first one to pick, and they're going to land the hook. They might want to get the pick on Looney. Looney's going to use the Zanya's Hourglass, but he's going to be walking away. Katinka body blocking him for him with the Unstoppable Will with the Alistair. So this is still a 5v4, and oh, Bert almost lands the hook onto Mr. Loser. That would have been huge, but now he's in a bad position. He does not have the flash. And just a trade of HP going on. Looney still chunked to half, doesn't have too much spell vamp. But is getting healed from the Alistair passive as well. But with this inhibitor open, like I said, they might want to pick a fight. But this is going to be a 4v5. Mishi on Teemo is not here. They're just going to bully their way in. Katinka doesn't have the ultimate. It might be dangerous for him to walk up right now. Mr. Loser just poking away with his Q ability. But Katinka might be caught out. He doesn't have the ultimate. They might be overstepping their boundaries. Katinka is going to be the first to fall. Bato gets him. Mr. Loser is going to go down second. Toro is going to go down. Seamog getting the shutdown onto him. Looney, it has to flash away to safety, but they do want to give chase. Bagos flying over the wall. Lands 1, lands 2, and Zmog is going to help him with that. Mishi coming in late, giving up the 5th kill. This should be the ace for X-Men. Mishi uses the flash, but she's gonna get locked up in the cage with Virgil. The cage full of rage. Virgil says there's no escape for you, and ace for X-Men.
Now X-Men in the driver's seat, would you say? How far are they gonna take this comeback?
They're definitely gonna be able to get an inhibitor off of this at the very least. They've almost even up the gold now. 10 minutes ago, I told them, I said to them to play safe and then look for the misplays coming out of Justice League, and that's exactly what they did, and they capitalized on it. So now the game is basically back to even. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get the inhibitor, but they are able to push the minion waves back in their favor, as well as clear the enemy side jungle. So a lot of experience and a lot of gold going back over to X-Men. This could be anybody's game right now.
If you're Looney's team, if you're the Justice League, how do you reset? Because you know they still have the fight, right? They still have the gold, and you know, the personnel to win. Like, but they're probably feeling pretty down.
Yeah, right now they have to mentally reset after that. They weren't, like I said, they had the advantage. They looking very ambitious. Let's see if a fight breaks out over Dragon Pit. There shouldn't be a fight in terms of where the teams are positioned. But a teleport coming into Virgil into top lane. They are going to give up this dragon as Virgil's going to go into top. So if they fight right here in the bottom lane, in the river, it's going to be a 4v4. Zmog lands a charm onto Mr. Loser. There isn't going to be much follow-up quite yet. Zmog locks up Looney, but they're going to let Virgil run rampant in the top lane right now. Yeah. What is Justice League going to do? Are they going to fight in mid lane, or are they going to respond to Virgil's split push? He's taking this top inhibitor turret for absolutely free right now. Mishi has no more mana, is unable to clear the lane. Mr. Loser in a bad spot right now. Zmog and Bert throughout the CC isn't going to land quite yet. If they landed that, it would have been Mr. Loser's life for sure.
It's an interesting dynamic. Missy's just trying to thwart off Virgil from doing too much damage.
But here comes Katinka. He's going to be going in. Zmog's going to be the first target, but Bango's going into the back line. Katinka absorbing all the damage for the X-Men. Looney tried to ult away to safety, but that's not going to work. Toto's going to be going down. Vato is going to be the first one to pick up the kill. Looney kills Bert on the backside. Meanwhile, Mr. Loser dashing in, but he's going to go to Vato. Vato is absolutely online right now. But the only two people left alive is Looney and Mishi on Justice League side. And meanwhile, Virgil wasn't even in that fight.
Virgil wasn't even in the fight.
So
it was smart for Missy to help out, but now top.
But here we go. Bango's getting caught up. He's gonna get locked up and put into the passive. Looney gets charmed, but and is unable to take out Zmog. And Mishi has a small amount of mana. Here comes Virgil. They're not gonna let Mishi get away in this time. No flash, no mana. Double kill going over to Zmog, and another ace going in favor of X-Men.
Oh my goodness. X-Men really dug deep here. Trusting each other.
Yeah, so now as we can see, X-Men is online. Zmog now has a damage. The character that Vato is playing, Jinx, is a late game AD carry. If she gets to free hit as that AD carry, she's just gonna put so much damage in that fight, and that's what Vato was able to do. Meanwhile, even if it was a 4v4 and Virgil wasn't there, Virgil took the top lane inhibitor. He is an absolute menace of a character on Yorick. Yorick is a huge split pusher. His ultimate lets him push the lane faster with his giant minion that he can summon, the Maiden, of course. But 30 minutes in, 2 inhibitors down, this game is completely swung into X-Men's favor.
Neon, I love your commentating. You do a phenomenal job, and you bring such an excitement to the game while watching it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You guys just finished in your lobby?
Yeah, so it's been finished for a while. I actually have your stream up now, so we can see this matchup. But yeah, Teen Titans came up on top. Their bot lane had so much control over the entire map, and Diana was just free roaming the entire time.
All right.
Watching them, I don't know them personally, but just watching them, they feel like a team they're seasoned. They have experience playing with each other, they understand their roles, and they play the roles very well.
All right, but as we saw right now, Virgil actually winning out a 1v2, forcing 3 people to go down a bot lane, giving X-Men the free roam to get the 4-man Baron on the backside of it. In this game, the kill score may be equal at 24-24, but with the Baron buff and a 3k gold lead, they just want to steamroll the rest of the game open. 2 inhibitors down, top and mid, so that leaves 1 lane left to break. That is bottom lane. Mishi, Katinka, Looney, Mr. Loser, they're just trying their best right now to clear the mini waves and prep for the one last fight in bottom lane. So, with that said, it's just a matter of time with the Baron buff. And I don't think Justice League is going to be able to find a pick. No matter what damage they do, there's going to be a lot of CC and now a lot of damage getting pumped out from X-Men. But once again, Virgil is just going to be TPing to the top lane. They have full confidence in their split push comp right now. Virgil just wants to bail down. Even if they don't win the fight bottom lane, Virgil's going to take it through top. So we're going to go into this game. Looney trying to clear the wave as best he can. Katinka looking for the fight. They're going to look for Zmog first, but he does have the Sonya's Hourglass. Katinka is going to get chunked down to half HP, even with the ultimate. My goodness, 1 auto attack from Vato chunks them all. with the Runin's Hurricane. Is Toto gonna go down? He does. Zmog with the Ignite, and Virgil on the backside. Mishi has no answer to this. Yorick right now has to call the rest of his team. Mr. Loser tries to chase him as well, but that should be the bot lane inhibitor turret, and it is for the X-Men. 3 inhibitors down, one last fight, and they're gonna catch Mr. Loser. He uses a cleanse. They hook Katinka up. He has no more ultimate. He's gonna be going down. Vato is dominating this game. Looney has to jump to safety, but it's not gonna be enough. Virgil's gonna pick up that kill. Nexus turret 1 gonna go down. Nexus turret 2 going down. Mr. Loser is gonna be going down with the Guardian Angel, and that's gonna be the game for the X-Men.
What a swing. X-Men down early, but just played off each other, trusted each other. Now we have a showcase title coming up, and we're gonna have another game being broadcasted. Crafty fan hopped in. He announced the winner from the other lobby. It was Crafty fan. You still here?
Yes, I am. Yep.
All right. So in that game, so it looks like it's going to be, I believe you said the Teen Titans won that game, Craft?
Correct. Yes.
All right. So in the showcase title game, we will be having the X-Men versus the Teen Titans. Another fun game to be watched. So, and we will have Justice League and the Avengers playing in the losers game. So let's get it